Welcome to class 7. This is Rakesh Kumar from Raval Public School. Today I am here to discuss the chapter for heat and temperature. Heat and temperature is measured by the property of the object, those hot and cold. In our daily life, we come across the number of objects. Some are hot, some are cold. For example, tea is hot, ice is cold. So why they are more hotter, why they are more colder, it depends on the temperature. So hotness and coldness of the object is measured by its temperature, and temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. Here is a picture of clinical thermometer in which the temperature of normal human body, that is 37 degrees Celsius, temperature of healthy person. Here is a picture of digital thermometer which are mostly used nowadays, in which directly the reading of the temperature take place. Measuring temperature. Basically our human body temperature is measured by clinical thermometer, and clinical thermometer is a long narrow glass tube. It has a bulb at the one end which contain mercury. It has also a scale that is marked in degrees Celsius, and the range of clinical thermometer, that is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. There is a small kink near the bulb to prevent the mercury falling down, and the normal temperature of human body, that is 37 degrees Celsius. Reading a clinical thermometer. First of all, wash the thermometer with antiseptic solution. That's why the germs, microorganisms don't enter into your body. Then give few jerks, and so that the level of mercury falls down below 35. Then place the bulb of thermometer under your tongue. After 1 minute it will catch the temperature of your body, and then the mercury level will rise in the thermometer. This will give your body temperature. Laboratory thermometer. It is a thermometer which have a long narrow glass tube. It has a bulb at the one end of the mercury. It has a scale marked in 0 degrees Celsius, and the range is minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Transfer of heat. Heat flows from a body from high temperature to a low temperature. This is called transfer of heat, and the process by which it transfers, there are the three: conduction, convection, radiations. Conduction. It is the process of heat in which heat is transferred by the means of solids. For example, here is an activity. Suppose in this activity one end of the tube is become hotter by using the burning flame. Then the heat is transferred to the other end of the pipe, in which the wax pieces, they will melt down and falls down. So it means the heat is transferred from one end to the other end. This process is known as conduction. Conductor and insulator, you know very well. Conductors are those substances in which heat is transferred very easily. For example, iron, aluminium, copper. And insulators, in which heat do not pass through them. For example, wood, plastic, glass, rubber. Convection. It is the process in which heat is transferred from liquid and gases. For example, when we place a pot over the flame, then the water inside it boils down. It means the heat is transferred by means of liquids. Here is a picture that shows the sea breeze and land breeze. The warm air from the land passes to the sea, and the cool air from the sea passes to the land. This is sea breeze, but when it falls down during the daytime and the night time, opposite process takes place, in which the waves or the breeze moves from warm to cool air, and it moves towards the land. That's why it is known as land breeze. Radiation, in which heat is transferred without any medium. Suppose the rays of the sun comes down through the atmosphere and also becomes the hot every object.